Our next step, I believe, is to create some new sprites. So again, I'm clicking on the red Pac-Man looking icon up in the toolbar. And we're going to load the banana. Oops, you might not have seen that. My dialog box went off the screen. I double-clicked on the banana. And we're going to name this. Of course, we're naming each sprite to reflect what it actually looks like, in this case a banana. Let's go ahead and create the sprite for the cherry. Now let's do the strawberry first. And again, I'm renaming the sprite. And OK. So now we have sprites for a banana and a strawberry. And we also need to create objects for each of those sprites to be associated with. But one problem that you may run into is you're going to want the strawberries and bananas to move around the room and have points and bounce off the walls and all that good stuff. So it's going to need all these same commands and settings that the apple has. Rather than creating a new object for the banana and having to go through and put in all these commands and settings, what we're going to do is just right click on the apple object and we're going to duplicate it. Once it's duplicated, we can rename it. In this case, I'm going to rename it to Object Banana. And I'm going to then double click on it to edit the object banana. I want to change the sprite that's associated with that object, so I'm going to click to the little icon to the right of the sprite name and now choose the banana sprite instead of the apple sprite. Also, I want the banana to move a little faster, so I'm going to create on the Start Moving in a Direction command, and I'm going to increase the speed of the banana to 10. Also, I want the banana to be worth more points, so I'm going to click on the left press event, change the score, and I'm going to change the relative score to 20 for the banana. I'll come into my base room and I will click to choose the object banana, and I'll put a couple bananas, maybe 3 or 4, and then we'll test our game and we should see some bananas moving around quite swiftly. I don't know if they're too fast for me to click on. Oh, I'm not getting one. One thing I like to do when I'm testing a game is make my values for the speed fairly slow. I'm going to come back and make my, not my score, my speed, I'm sorry. So I'm going to change my speed for the banana to 2. Change the speed for my apple to 1. Of course, if you're better at this, you can make the speeds a little faster. But for testing purposes, keep them slow. And then you can speed them up when you've got all the bugs worked out and the game's working correctly. So you see, as I click on the apple, I'm gaining 10 points. And when I click on the bananas, I'm gaining 20 points. Okay, so let's create a strawberry object by copying either the apple or the banana. So I'm right-clicking on either the apple or banana object. I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to rename it. This is going to be the strawberry. I'm going to change the sprite for the strawberry. I'm clicking on that little icon. It says banana now. To the right of where it says banana, I'm going to change that to strawberry. Hit OK. If you notice in the objects, under the objects folder, you should see the icon for the strawberry sprite to the left of the strawberry object. Again, I'm going to change the score for the strawberry. So on left press, I want to change the score to 20. So our score for the strawberry is 20. For the banana, it's also 20. And the apple, it's 20. I'm checking my scores here. Okay, let's double check everything. I want the apple score to be 10, the banana score to be 20, and the strawberry score to be 30. Let's double check those again. Alright, I may have messed up earlier, but now I've double checked and I have all my scores the way I want them to be. So now let's go back to our base room and click to choose the strawberry in the bottom left corner, and let's add some strawberries. We didn't set the speed for our strawberry. Let's go back to that. On the create event, start moving in a direction. We'll make the strawberries a little bit faster. Again, once you have the game working properly, you can increase these to whatever you want. I'm keeping them slow for right now. And we're going to test the game, and there we see our strawberries are moving faster than anything else. The apples are moving slower than anything else, and the bananas are kind of in between. If I click on a strawberry, I should get 30 points. If I click on a banana, I get 20 points, and an apple will give me 10 points. Alright, so that looks good so far, right? And I hope yours is looking just as good by now.